Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a...
Shoots! So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the pass is intercepted. Kante goes on a run down the left wing, looking for options for movement. Has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No, that's been intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kante, here's a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Rashford, it's run loose here. They get a throw in. Kante. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now the cross. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's one-on-one! Chance, surely! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And they're back on the ball again. And real chance! Lewandowski is flagged offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, super find. Now it's Mbappe. Good chance here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool with the corner. They're first. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And this is Drogba. Look at the space and the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's come loose. Yamal, Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the right. Yamal.
Lamine Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
He rises! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Toure providing an outlet on that flank. Adams. And it's Conte. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Rashford. And Yamal threads one in. And we've reached half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Liverpool have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're off again.
Number 21, Hirotoshi Nakata.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And this is Drogba. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. And that's another good win. Oh, what has happened here? Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. And he whips in across. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Dembele! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Adams. Van de Ven.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Knocks it out wide. That is great defending, so alert. Drop. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Played back in. There's the shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Once described as being born offside, Filippo Inzaghi feels like the last of a dying breed, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I feel sometimes he doesn't get the credit he fully deserves, because I think he's one of the most intelligent strikers around too. His game is all about anticipation, positioning and speed over those first 3 yards.
Good old-fashioned poacher, in other words.
Exactly, and you don't score that many goals without having something extra about you.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it across. And he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass. He's on it, can he get away? And he whips big header! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball goes in. Rijkaard. Drogba might just make this. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. A probing pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Liverpool are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Inzaghi. And a chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to... Oh, what a climb! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
He's looking wide. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's a nicely shaped ball. Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Osimhen. Oh, well played, well played. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Bellingham. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Dembele plays it in low. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Inzaghi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. He is through here. Oh, cracking. And the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Liverpool are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Rijkaard. Kaká. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped
In
it.
it comes. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold. Now here's the delivery. Henderson claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Inzaghi. And this is Inzaghi. Mbappe is just the keeper to beat. Chance for a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? Dembele looking to run onto it. He's got away. Elects to cross. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Knocks it into space. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Guardiola. Kaká. And here's Drogba. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kaká. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Yaya Toure. And that's a little loose. And he's managed to get free. Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Inzaghi. Cannavaro pokes it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kaka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Mbappe tries to play it through, and that is expertly dealt with. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kaka. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Yaya Toure. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Has a shot! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Kaka. No, that pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Liverpool finding their passes. Great vision. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the left. Robertson. He has found the way through. Crosses it in here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And here's Mbappe. Robertson. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nakamura. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele.
Added time.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Just needed better contact.
A moment to try and
that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders.
Mbappe! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Mbappe clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Veron. Messi. Spread it left. Robertson. And they've got a throw. Oh, just skips past his man. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Veron. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yaya Toure. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
And Owen! And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Looks a good ball through. Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Drogba. Now it is having a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira. That'll be a throw. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Vieira. Rijkaard gets across and deals with it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Cubarsí. Veron is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Vieira. Can he get it through? Real chance! Off the post! Yaya Toure! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Vieira. Cherki tries to pass it through. Vieira. Pedri, he's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And This is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. Yaya Toure! Now it's Drogba. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was quick to react. Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Pinches it off him. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Vieira. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. And this is Dembele. That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball over the top. He's onside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And
well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
An instinctive delivery. And out it comes again. And now the breakaway. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's just beyond his reach. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Great defending, strong and determined. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Kubasi, the man that is tenacity personified. Bellingham. Now it's Owen. Oh, nicely intercepted. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. That is good alertness. Van de Ven is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Liverpool still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Messi is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. And a chance! Not the most convincing of passes. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's picked it up out wide, and that's played in low. And that has been clubbed away. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right card with the foul. Pedri does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cannavaro bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Pass is just off target. Barcelona have it back and can go again. João Neves.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is a little undercooked. He could be in here. He's had a shot! Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Neves. Oh, super ball! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's being shifted off it. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Dembele receives it in a wide position. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. Bellingham. And he skips past his man. He has found the way through. Van Dijk gets in to thwart him.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's very neat. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Drogba. João Neves could move up a gear here. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
With the owner of a blue car
Your
parked
final
outside
thoughts,
the
Jim?
stadium
Well, the
gate.
way the manager...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Arsenal have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation, wouldn't it?
There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. No way through. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vieira, not the most accurate pass. That's good running with the ball. And this is Drogba. Mbappe. Donatoni.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Yaya Toure short changes him with that pass. It's run loose here. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Mbappe. Messi. And this is Van Basten. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot, surely! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And reclaimed it in a trice. It's Dembele! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, that's been intercepted. Howson wins the duel this time. Donatoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni crosses it in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And it's Veron. Oh, cracking ball. Totti! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Probing pass. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Veron can see things others simply cannot. And this is Van Basten. Shoots! They've done it! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe tries to play it through. Cross from Robertson. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And it's half-time here. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. Fade over towards the opposite flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Fired deep toward... He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Toure is herring after that one. Mbappe. Veron. Donatoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bellingham. And it's Dembele. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dembele has been caught there. It's a foul. Threads one in. Tries a shot! That's another chance! Dembele finds himself offside. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Shot a goal! This time, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Oh, and the shot! Serginho gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Veron. Alexander-Arnold. And he's gone searching cross-field.
60,332.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Drogba. And he's away. Yaya Toure. Messi. Great vision. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's a little off target. Baron is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's on his way! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vieira. Rijkaard. Messi. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Bellingham. Liverpool finding their passes. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold has it out wide. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Liverpool really will have to throw everything at this now. Rashford.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitution.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Oh, good ball!
It could be in here. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Mohamed Salah, looking to play a big chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Baggio. Oh, delightful ball. And the Sar can get it clear. And he's let fly!
Added time.
And no one is overly concerned about that. Roberto Baggio. Xabi Alonso. Best. He's having a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
Just eases him off the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And this is Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. Now it's Batistuta. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall. In he goes again. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hussein really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He gets big. He would have been quick to recover this. Dembele. In it comes. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Villa.
Villa really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Rijkaard. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, easy pickings there. Takes the shot! Just a whisker away. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Raul.
Arsenal really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how did they go about making that? Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Arsenal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's been shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well timed, excellent interception. Stood up well to him there. Raul. Now it's Villa. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Toure picks it up out wide. Looking to go deep. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Drogba! And it's come back out to him. He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play. It was...
Shot, surely! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is a great pick out. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That is good alertness. Drogba is herring after that one.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way through. Climbs up big! Beckenbauer. And another try! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dembele actually didn't do it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
And we come
The
to you
midway
now
point
with
of the game.
request
Well, what a
for
half.
support
It's
for
been
our charity
pulsating
fund.
and
Chess
totally
in
absorbing.
football.
We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he was quick to react. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Guti. He's found a way through. Cafu. Xavi Alonso. No way he was going to let him past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good take in a good area. Xavi Alonso. Guti. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's shifting through the mighty effort! Just off target.
Batistuta certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Foot in. And here's Drogba. And he's on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Robertson. Aims beyond the defence. And that's played in. And the finish! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good. Oh, what a climb! He scores! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Arsenal can... Oh, what a mistake! Knocks it into space. Now it's Villa, face to David Villa! It's hit the upright, and he hits the net. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Coming on the field.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Alexander-Arnold. For Yaya Toure. That is ended up in no man's land.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Guti. Coming on to
Dembele.
replace him is number
Mbappe
15.
might just make this.
Kuchu.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. And this is Dembele, hoisted in. And that has been clubbed away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now he's off and running. And he welcomes it in. Cafu. Cross from terrific header. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Costa Curta. Played out wide. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post. Oh, smashing header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Arsenal really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Yaya Toure. And the counter is on. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. The end of the game.
Just a quick reminder
Reflections?
Today, please
Well, I
refrain
think all
from
things
parking
considered,
outside
Peter,
this
this
stadium.
was a
Thank
fair
you very
result.
much for
Both
your
sides
cooperation.
showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.